Hello, good members. Welcome back to the Kuhb Games YouTube channel. Welcome back to RGT to 1K. We are pushing forward with some more machines today. I got more wins with my side deck with DMOC launch at GGP Detroit than I did with the actual DMOC launch main, which means my tournament did not go so well. But yeah, from that, I've just fallen in love with the machine RGT deck. So that's what we're going to do. Made a couple of changes. Wanted to try out a brain control in the main, so I cut the Reckless Greed for that. Put a Raigeki break in the side because I've been pretty impressed with that in the deck. But other than that, everything's still the same. I've been really liking this triple Metamorphosis, so just kind of sticking with that. May change up and not run the Lightning Vortex in the main, but I think it makes a lot of sense in this deck. Probably a little bit better than like in the Chaos version, stuff like that. But yeah, no reason to explain the rest of it. Let's go ahead and get into some matches. All right, we got our first match here. Throw down a good rock. All right, we're going second. That's totally fine. Take a look down here. We're at 459. Yeah, I think I mentioned we were getting close to 500, so that's pretty cool. Our opponent has 119 elo with only 10 experience, so might be a little bit newer to Goat format here. They do have the Shuret. Oh, God. I'm pretty sure this is Shuret. The last time that I played, like, what was advanced at the time or whatever, was the first Necros format. This is Shuret Strategist of the Necros, I think is the name. If I'm wrong, my bad. It's been a long time since I've played Necros, and I know this card actually like got banned at some point. Ooh, nice little dust shoot here. Eat up, opponent. All right, if we can get into a Cyberstein here somehow, Pot of Greed, get us into, I don't know, Facility or Monster Gate, get into a Cyberstein, go into Gatling Dragon, really get him. We do have the double limiter removal. All right, let's see if we can make it happen. Throw down this Pot of Greed here. And, okay, third limiter removal. Love to see that. Let's go ahead and throw down this Upstart Goblin. Now, you know, 9,000 is no different from 8,000 to us with these limiters. Ah. All right, we just draw DMOC. I think what I'm going to do then is probably just go to end phase and discard it. I could keep it in hand because I've got this brain control, but like I don't have any other monster or anything. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and discard it and pass the turn. Unfortunately, the opponent could get into a situation where they could turn off our Stein by dealing, you know, 3,000 plus damage here. But I think that's okay. Go ahead and grab some Thunder Dragons. Like, any of our machines are, like, really good now. We don't even, like, need the Stein. Dedemus Warrior Lady, okay. So, Stein, man, them just giving us a monster in attack position as face up is great. How about another giant Trunade? I could brain control, attack the monster, banish both, so then the opponent has less on the board. But I kind of want to keep the brain control. I think I may just set a limiter here. I could set Megamorph as well, just keep our limiters in hand. Yeah, I'll set the Megamorph, I think. Or just pass the turn, that way we don't have to discard. If the opponent has an MST, they have an MST. Cool. We're basically at this point just like, please give us Reasoning or Monster Gate. Monster Gate would be even better. Stein is turned off now. That is definitely, you know, one of the risks of not taking the DD Warrior Lady there, but even if we get into Stein, it's 1400, 28, 56. It's not massive. I guess we have, well, Megamorph makes it 14, 28. No, 14, 28, 56. Okay, so yeah, Megamorph would actually make the Stein gigantic. So that's cool. I'm just going to set the Jar of Greed and pass. Next turn, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what the opponent does here. Upstart. Sure, I'll gain some life. Don't mind if I do. It's like 1,500, so this could be probably just like Chaos Warriors. All right, deck. Something good. Reasoning. There we go. That's something good. Here, probably just throw down a giant Trunade. Chain the Jar of Greed. Sure. Well, let's see if this works out. Alright, all good. I'll draw from my Jar of Greed. And man, we're lagging today. I don't like this. Oh wait, Prima. We got the old Demock in the graveyard. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna throw down Reasoning first. There's a good chance we just win here. Just attacking over the DD Warrior Lady with whatever we get. We'll see. They do know about Limiter, so they could definitely call 2 here. I think that's fine. We've got Prima. They call 6. Sure. If we hit Jinzo, we can just Prima it and triple Limiter removal. Yeah, we hit Jinzo. Cool. Whatever. You got me on the Reasoning, opponent. Let's just throw down Prima. Summon out the Jinzo. And I'm going to make it as big as possible, just cuz. Alright, 4,800. This. 9,600. Oh, no! I wanted to make it huge and have the number on the screen, opponent. That's okay. So, it's like some sort of Chaos Warrior-y thingy. Not really sure. Like, we could bring in Brain Control. We could not bring in Brain Control. We could bring in Mind Control, not bring it in. I think either of those totally fine. Maybe we bring in the Royal Decrees. I don't know. I just don't think we really need to change anything here, right? Like we could probably cut this Lightning Vortex, but also like warrior-y part of the deck, they could have Wang Hu. We just didn't get like a whole lot of information on what's going on over there. Maybe Brain Control is just better than Lightning Vortex here. Sure. Let's do that. Like, maybe we can take a Wang Hu, tribute it off for Monster Gate. Something along those lines. We'll see. Not sold that Brain Control is going to be good, but it could be fine. Opponent leading on Pot of Greed again. That is good. Our hand here, totally fine. Like, yeah, we can't use our Brain Control here, but that's alright. We can throw down a Reasoning turn 1, though. That's for sure. And maybe, like, summon out our Blowback if we want to. Summon out the Facilier. We do have Limiter. So it'd be 28 plus 46. That almost does it. Let's see if Reasoning can get us into a Stein here. The opponent did call 6 last time. They're going to call 8 this time? Okay. Cyber Stein. Anything but Demock, really. Yeah, okay. We hit the Demock. That's fine. That's fine. I could just summon Facilier and attack. I don't hate that, honestly. Just get something going here. And, like, if the opponent doesn't do anything, that's fine. And if they do something, they get back Pot of Greed, that's fine. You know, just clear them off. That way, they can't, like, Tsukiyomi stuff. I'll set Scapegoat. So now, if the opponent, like, summons a monster, they're able to take out this Facilier here. Let me change these stats. That's fine. We can Brain Control it, sack it off for Blowback Dragon. A little unfortunate that we did hit the Demock off the Reasoning. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Duo's okay. Yeah, alright, we hit the Limiter. I guess I just get rid of Blowback here. So if I get rid of Brain Control, and then they summon something to kill the Facilier, then the Blowback's just hanging out. So yeah, I'll just get rid of the Blowback. I think it's a higher chance that the Brain Control could be good here. All right, well, ooh, okay. Yeah, we're going for Thousand Eyes here. Which means, yeah, it's going to be pretty big. A nice little 2,800 attacker over there. There you go. And yeah, I guess we'll flip the Scapegoat here. I don't want to lose too much life. I do still have Cyberstein in the deck, so sounds good to me. Okay. I've got 3 goats left. They don't play anything else. Monster Gate. Oh. We'll just draw Cyberstein? Okay. Interesting. So I could just, like, Brain Control now, hit the opponent for 28. Or And then, like, they go down to 4,200. Well, I would have to go into Gatling Dragon, right? To take out the Thousand Eyes. I guess I just pass here. Yeah, maybe the opponent summons another monster. I'm able to go into Gatling Dragon. Maybe blow up the Thousand Eyes Restrict, take their monster. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of just don't want to go out into Gatling Dragon here, and then the opponent like steal it with a Snatch Steal or whatever. Yeah, I'm totally fine with just passing here. That's okay. I wish I had my limiter removal. This would be a lot easier with a limiter or something here. Yeah, stand by, get back your Serpent. That's cool. Would you like to summon the Serpent in attack position, opponent? Tribe. Well, okay, sure. All right, we'll just get nuked by Tribe. I mean, Recall and Beast? Okay. Yeah, so that's really bad for our Cyberstein, but, you know. Equally as likely that... Oh, no, we're still at 52. That's right. Tribe can't attack, so... I wish I had enough... Man, I wish I had enough life to use Cyberstein and Brain Control here. But I don't. Stein's really powerful here. I mean, that's true. I can, like, Brain Control... Tribe, sack this off, summon Jinzo, but then that runs into Snatch Steal as well. Yeah, I mean... I don't know, man. This is actually kind of hard. I don't think either of these really do a whole lot here. I'm just going to Brain Control and go into Jinzo, I think. I think I probably just, like, straight up lose. And yeah, I'll take the Tribe. Let's just clear the opponent's entire board, get in for as much damage as possible. All right, get rid of that and attribute this off for Jinzo. And attack for 2,400. If the opponent has Snatch Steal, the opponent has Snatch Steal. I'd have to watch this back. Definitely could have gone, you know, for the Cyberstein a little bit earlier. It's just like at every turn, we're just kind of losing to Snatch Steal here, so... I don't know, maybe we're just in a bad position. Yeah, okay. We did put a Dark in the opponent's graveyard, but like we're going to have to do that eventually, right? Maybe... And I don't feel like I was supposed to wait. Yeah, okay. Maybe we're just in a bad position all around, but we have nothing now. If we'd had that limiter removal, I think it gets a whole lot easier. We can definitely pick a position where we're able to just kill the opponent. But with the Tribe being able to take out the Scapegoats, we weren't really able to, like, wait a whole lot. I don't know. This could be one of the positions where it's just, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't for everything. All right, now we see meta. No Sinister Serpent in the graveyard. That's unfortunate. I'll set the Metamorphosis and pass the turn. Just as a little bit of a bluff here. Like, I feel like at 2,300, we're likely to lose if the opponent... if we, you know, don't play anything, so... I don't feel like I really need to explain the Metamorphosis play. There's the limiter. Okay. Well, I'll set it too. Pass the turn. Maybe we can get this game 3, right? Raigeki Break? Sure. Target. Okay. Wonder if the opponent just needs to refresh because they can't click, or... I'm not sure. This is looking more... We see Metamorphosis now, so, like... Yeah, they definitely have Scapegoat in their deck. So now we have a little bit more information. We want this Lightning Vortex back in. Maybe... Well, it's Chaos Control. I guess I could just be playing the DD Warrior Lady just because it's a good card. We can bring in the Token Thanksgivings. I think Raigeki Break. Torrential can also be good here. I think we can probably cut the Brain Controls, honestly. And let's see, we saw Raigeki Break. Not, like, too much. As far as the traps go, maybe we can cut a Metamorphosis here. And I think we need to leave in our Scapegoats. Like, I guess we could shave a Jar of Greed. Maybe we shave a Megamorph. I don't hate that. Yeah, I think I like all these other things. Meta still, you know, totally fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. Like, we've got a few more Stein answers. We've got the Goat answers. We've got, good old Lightning Vortex for both Goat and Stein answer. All right, let's see if we can pick up this game 3 here. All right, love to see a limiter start. Oh, man. It's going to be just like game 1. We're just going to be chilling. All right, I'll pass the turn. I want to keep all of these cards in hand. I don't want to set a card like for a bluff into like a breaker turn 1 or something like that. And if the opponent does have duo, I'd like to protect the cards in my hand with, have the highest probability of protecting the big cards in my hand. But just see a T set from the opponent. And Vortex. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting flashbacks from this weekend. Where, like, I was always, like, one piece away from being able to do stuff, but... Okay, yeah, I mean, if the opponent's just gonna pass, Demock. All right. Well, I'm totally fine with discarding that, I think. Get ourselves into a premature burial or something here. Upstart's fine. I'll gain 1,000 life points. We're really just like, I mean, if we can draw into a Facilier or something, we're looking all right. Cyberstein would be really good. All right. Yes, I'll set other Trunade here. Since I do have this Heavy Storm, if the opponent has a Heavy Storm in their hand, it's fine. I'd rather keep the Lightning Vortex, I guess, if I can, in case I need to clear something. But we'll see here. The opponent's not applying any pressure. That's the good part. So, yeah, Moth for Upstart Goblin, that's totally fine. Go ahead and give me another 1,000. Okay with that. Up to 10,000. You want to do it again? Flip them off here. Upstart Goblin again. Breaker. Okay. Interesting that we're going to Breaker here. A lot of times, I don't know the contents of my opponent's hand. It may be irrelevant. A lot of times you want to hold that for like a Royal Decree or something. Okay. Center. All right. Sure. Both of them are Decree, but don't want to give away the information, of course, that they're the same guy. Oh, man. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. This hand would be so good. I just had anything to get started. I don't think I'm supposed to Vortex here. I'm still at a healthy 7,800. The opponent's not playing scared. They just went and attacked with that Breaker. Yeah, there's Duo. Alright. 2. Is that meta? Yep. Okay. We'll lose meta. That's fine. I think I do want to keep the Vortex, though. I'll probably just discard the other meta. I think, yeah, if we get something, we're going for, like, big damage here. It's 26, 29. Yeah, we're going to be out of Stein range now. But I don't think I was supposed to just throw off a Lightning Vortex on Breaker and Moth. Just run the risk that, we're going to be out of Stein range. But, like, I don't know. We can win with a lot of cards here. Scapegoat is excellent. That at least gets us to our Monster Gate. I don't think this is like an MST or break or anything like that. So I'm just going to set the Scapegoat. Pass the turn. And then on the next turn, like, and probably wait for their end. Flip up Scapegoat. We'll take some damage, no big deal. Just don't want to get blown up by Tripe here. Now, if they summon out another monster, it's a little bit of a different story. But yeah, I'm just going to take this little bit of damage. That's totally fine. We're down to 2,000. Activate Scapegoat here in the end phase. Unfortunately, unfortunately we can't Stein. But, it took one too many turns for us to find a Scapegoat here. Damn. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to win here. I guess we could Upstart Goblin. I'm gonna Trunade first. I do have this backup Heavy Storm. But yeah, them just having this face down monster, they haven't flipped it at all. It could be Night Assailant, could be Serpent. It's not Sangan. It's not Moth for sure. It's not a Deco. See what they want to do here. There's a good chance we don't Lightning Vortex, especially if this Megamorph lives. Which I would love. I think that's what they're probably thinking about. Maybe use a Raigeki break here. Yeah, please target a Scapegoat. Oh, they're going to target Moth. Okay, that's fine. Now they have another break, okay. Which one does this target? Sangan? Sure. That's fine. It does make it a little bit harder for us to kill here. But we can't get into a Democ. Man, we're going to hit Stein. I already know I'm going to hit Stein here. But I think I want to Monster Gate before I upstart Goblin. Just to see what I hit. Yeah. Because I want to keep the opponent at the lowest life total possible. I guess Facilier might do it here. I didn't run the math on it. Facilier probably does it here. Which we do have a decent chance of hitting, but... Oh, Blowback. Oh, Blowback's really good. Hold on. Hold on. 46. 92? Right? So we'll declare the effect first. Target that. Because there's no reason not to do this. Tails, yep. And heads, okay. And... Alright, we get the information on what this monster is. It is the Night Assailant, okay. And... I mean... I'm just going to run it. 46, 92. 92 minus 16. 76. Right? Alright, 4600, 9200. I don't need to use my Lightning Vortex here, so I'm just making sure that this is lethal. 92 minus 16, 76. Okay, yep. Okie doke. Attack Breaker, Limiter Removal. We're out of here. Yeah, I was resigning myself to hit the Cyberstein so hard in my brain. Was just like, it's not going to work out. We waited too long. We didn't hit the starter early enough. But no, we're able to get there. We hit the Blowback Dragon. I guess a lot of... I'm just going to look at the deck now. Yeah, Facilier did it. Facilier did it. Jinzo would have done it as well with the Lightning Vortex. So we were definitely, we had 4 targets that would have killed. We had 2 that wouldn't. So yeah, we were definitely quite favored there to hit something that would take out the opponent. I would just, in my head, it's just worst case scenario, just flashbacks of the GGP. But yeah, cool. Able to take this one down up to 470. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a second. All right, victim number 2 is here. Probably gonna end this one on 2 matches here. We'll see. But most of these have just been 2 matches. Just kind of chilling. Opponents at 471. We're 470. So battles of the lower 470s here, and we'll save. If we win this, I mean, we're not going to gain 30. Being sort of like the middle of 1,000 on the ladder. 470. We'll probably gain we gained 10 last time. Probably gained between 10, 15, whatever. Again, Wave Motion Cannon. I love that card. Hopefully we hit with the reasoning here. Good chance we could just kill the opponent. Alright, setting a monster means it's probably a little less likely. Chain Energy. Okay, so we're doing burn stuff over here. We draw a Blowback Dragon. I kind of just want to go for it. Reasoning... Yeah, if we hit Stein, it's awesome, of course. But yeah, I think I kind of just want to go for it. Let's not take any other unnecessary damage here. Let's just build up a big board and see if the opponent is able to take it out here. If this reasoning misses, it's really bad. But we'll see. We'll see if we get into. Yeah, I'm gonna say they probably call 6 because of Jinzo. So we've got, withdrawing the Blowback Dragon, we've got a really good shot. And here, I mean, Come on. This is not fair. All right, let's go into Gatling Dragon. Hold on. What if I go into Thousand Eyes Restrict? I probably win if I go into Thousand Eyes Restrict, right? Because I can tribute for Blowback Dragon, and then I can Monster Gate, and even if I get into Demock, that's totally fine, right? I just need to not hit another Stein. Yeah, Gatling Dragon has a fail rate here. I'm gonna go into Thousand Eyes Restrict and try to win the game. I understand that this is risky, but oh, it's a Moth. Interesting. This is like a Chaos Burn. All right, and then let's Monster Gate off the Cyberstein. I guess I can Monster Gate off the Thousand Eyes Restrict. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of it anyway. Let's just Monster Gate off the Thousand Eyes Restrict. All right, and hope for no Stein. Jinzo, excellent. Come on down, Mr. Jins. Sack Cyberstein for Blowback Dragon. Limiter removal. All right, and barring Kuhb, we're donezo here. Going to give the GG. Looks like burn. I guess we bring in our decrees. We can bring in the break, the walk, and we can bring in the token Thanksgivings as well. Moth is an interesting one. It's kind of what led me down to the route of maybe this is like Chaos Burn, something like that. I have no idea how to side against burn. Probably cut the Stein. Cut Vortex. I think meta's actually pretty good. Brain Control can probably come out. Maybe we can cut a Jog. The Giant... So the Giant Trunades, I know I'm bringing in Royal Decrees, but I think the Trunades could still be good. Megamorph seems good, even though I'm cutting a Stein. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You cut one more. I guess I could just cut the Jar of Greed. I know I like to cut some number of Giant Trunades whenever I'm bringing in the Royal Decrees, just so you don't have like too much of that package. But I think clearing the floodgates is so valuable in the matchup that I think I'm willing to leave the Giant Trunades in there, and we'll just, you know, cut down on the Jar of Greeds a little bit. All right, we see a few back row and another Chain Energy from the opponent. Okay. Any Trinods? Any Heavy Storms? No. Just a Metamorphosis. Okay. If I Reasoning, they're going to call 6. We only have 1 6 left in the deck. The problem is we don't have any way to deal with any of this back row. If we hit Cyberstein, it's really, really bad. I could just set Scapegoat and pass. Oh, we do have Blowback, too. If we hit something else, like we could just Reasoning for... Or we can tribute for Blowback and try to start blowing stuff up. I don't hate that. Sure, let's throw down 1 Reasoning. And we'll see how far we go from there. They call 2. I did side out a Cyberstein. Would love to hit Demock here, so we could get back that Giant Trunade. That'd be pretty nice. And we mill Facilier. Okay, that's fine. I can meta into King Dragoon. I don't think that's doing a whole lot here. There's also Last Warrior. I don't think that's doing a whole lot. Also Labyrinth Tank, but that's not doing anything. I think I'm okay with just leaving the Facilier here and just attacking. Sure. And if they stop it with a Gravity Bind, that's fine. That gives us information for our Blowback Dragon. If this is like Des Koala, so be it. Saying, yeah, maybe I should have set the Scapegoat first. Sure. Sure, get behind that. I had Des Koala in my mind, but sort of playing a little bit on heuristics of set your cards in main phase 2, but that was definitely not correct there. We'll see what they get off the Sangan here, though. I could still summon out Blowback here in main phase 2 as well. Oh, there's the Koala. Okay. If I summon out Blowback, I just don't think I need to do that, right? I can save that in case I Monster Gate into Stein. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to pass. Having the Scapegoat here is good. It's not great against Just Desserts, but I may need to flip it anyway just to get something going here. Now we've seen just 7 and 6. The opponent did call 2 last time. Maybe that means I don't have to worry about either of these, because normally the burnt deck would be fine with me hitting a Stein, right? But if they don't have any interaction, then that would make sense. So, yeah, maybe I just need to go for it. I can also, like, I can meta for Thousand Eyes Restrict, too. Take this and tribute it off for Blowback Dragon. Yeah, I'm going to Scapegoat here. If the opponent has 3 copies of Just Desserts, so be it. We're playing a little bit risky today, but I think that's all right. Sometimes you got to do that. Prima? Okay. Stand by. Up. Do your worst, opponent. Barrel? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Okay. Take 2,000. Yeah. Double Desserts does it here. But I mean, I think I just got to go in, right? So there's, like, I could... Yeah, I'm just going to meta here. Grab Thousand Eyes Restrict. We'll tribute it for Blowback Dragon. Show me that monster. Yeah, it is the Koala. Cool. And do I want to Monster Gate first? No, I guess I tribute for Blowback Dragon first. Try to kill this new set rather than the Chain Energy. Sure. And yeah, I'm just going to go after this. All good. Oh, they probably barreled first to take me out of Stein range. That makes sense. Okay. All right, let's flip 2 heads, please. Nope. Hit the goat button. Oops. All right, tails, whatever. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna Monster Gate and see if I can hit a Jinzo here. All right, Jinzo, please, or Demock. Getting back that walk would be pretty nice. Cyberstein. Okay. Do we put it in attack? Probably not. 51, 59. No. We'll just leave it in defense, and I will attack myself into a magic cylinder. I think I'm just getting in here. Like, at this point, I just kind of have to go in, right? Well, I could meta. I could meta for Ryu Senshi here. Hold on. I got a 3,000. I get 2 activations out of it. I don't hate that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. If the opponent gets a face-down monster, then I would rather have the blowback, right? But it's kind of interesting. I get 2 activations out of it, but then I'm kind of dead to any burn spell, right? Oh, it's tough. I think I need to keep the blowback. I think there's like a chance that the opponent could draw into like a level limit or something. And they haven't had anything other than that one secret barrel here. Like, I don't think these are they're definitely not just desserts. I don't think they're secret barrels either. I mean, could be that one of them is a secret barrel. Well, we'll see. But if the opponent, sets a monster, I want the blowback dragon. If the opponent draws into a level limit area B, I want the blowback dragon. Okay, opponent's at 14. Hopefully blowback dragon can take out that monster. Opponent's at 900. And there's always the chance that, like, yeah, I can use Blowback Dragon to blow this up. Oh. Another meta. Does that change anything? I don't think so. I don't really want to go into a Thousand Eyes Restrict here. And yeah, there aren't any 7s that I would really want to get. Like, I could go into, like, Darkblade the Dragonite. I wish there was a fusion that would gain you life. That'd be nice, right? Alright, let's just target here. Is that okay, opponent? Okay. And let's do some flipping. Come on, Blowback Dragon. Alright, there's one heads. Give me one more heads, Blowback. Come on, you can do it. No? Alright, well... Yeah, going into Senshi kind of sucks now. It just doesn't stop anything, man. And, like, none of the 7s do anything here. Alright, I mean... I guess, like, I could go into Senshi to, like, stop if this is, like, exactly Magic Cylinder. But I think I'm just going to attack. Get in there, Facilier. We'll see what happens here. Cyber Jar? Oh, boy. Okay. Alright. I think we're probably going to lose here. Let's see what the opponent got here. Maybe I can get my snipping tool up. All right, we got it just in time. Oh, there's a Jinzo here. What else did I hit? I should have sided out the Snatch Steal. I wasn't thinking on that one. That's my bad. Okay, well, I can't summon any of these monsters. Unfortunately, Facilier can't be summoned off of can't be summoned off of Cyber Jar. So we're not able to win the game here, but what I can do... is Premature Burial of the Blowback. Try to kill a card, summon Jinzo. Hope it's good enough. They've got a Moth there, though. I mean, that's fine, right? I guess I could blow up the Moth. Sure. This costs 1,300. But, I mean, that's kind of... I think this is all we've got here. Man. I'm not... Like, I've got a whole bunch of cards here, but, like... I don't know. I don't think we could have done anything about that Cyber Jar there, right? Like, we could have summoned Thousand Eyes Restrict, but I don't think that's the play. Okay, Blowback coming back. Let's get rid of the Moth, I think, because it is a monster. And then I'm just going to summon Jinzo, go to 1,700. And we'll go from there. Oh, wait, if I summon Jinzo... No, they don't have Snatch. We have Snatch. I was like, hold on, Snatch Steal. But no, that's MST that they revealed. Oh my god. It's so bad. It's so bad. Alright. Let's just summon out Jinzo then. And... yeah, I can't summon the Facilier here. And I guess we just pass the turn. We're at 1,700, but, like, they can't use traps. Next turn I can summon out Facilier. I know that this is Moth. They can't summon either of their Lava Golems. They can't use the Justice Arts they picked up. The MST is useless. The opponent can only play one more card as well, because there's a Chain Energy here. So, unless they have a Snatch Steal in hand, which I need to remember to side out if we go to Game 3, then I'm feeling pretty good about this. There's also a chance, like, we could summon Facilier and then Monster Gate it off, because we have seen our one Cyberstein. Wait, are we guaranteed Demock? I think we're guaranteed Demock here, right? And we could just go into Giant Trunade. We've got enough life to make that happen. I guess we lose to poison to the old man if we do that. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what the opponent does. Like, they don't have anything to get back with this Moth. They can't flip it up or Jinzo kills them. They know Fusilier is here. And they know that kills them. Interesting. MB, my bad. No. No. Oh, okay. They're just saying my bad that they should have done that. Oof. I was gonna say at that point, that's a little late for a solemn judgment there. But oh yeah, had they solemned, they probably, yeah, they win this game. Wow. That sucks. But I guess, you know, we'll take it. We're up to 487. Man, these were some good games. Like, I feel like whenever I get these games where I'm just like focused in on the actual game instead of like worrying about the recording at all. Oh, they're offering a rematch? All right, we'll have to accept the rematch and do it here. I know I said we were only going to get 2, and then we were going to save the whole halfway there for the next video if we get to 500. Opponent's going to be getting to go first here. We're playing against Burn again. Maybe I'll remember to side out the Snatch Steal this time. For some reason, like, whenever I'm playing a deck, I always just, like, forget about the Snatch Steal. I don't know. I do know that I'm supposed to side that out against Burn, though. This hand here, pretty good. Scapegoat into Monster Gate. We're up to, like I said, 487. Feels nice. All right, we have a Wave Motion Cannon, Chain Energy. There's, yeah, there's our Snatch Steal reminder. Yep, let's just, we'll set Scapegoat. Pay the tax. Set Jar of Greed. Pay the tax for that. And pass the turn. I would love to draw into something that we could, like, you know, flip this Scapegoat, summon Tear off of Metamorphosis, and just tribute it off. Well, I guess we have the Monster Gate, right? Oh, Stealth Bird. I like me a Stealth Bird. I'm a big fan of that card. Surprise. The Pac-Man lover likes Stealth Bird. Alright, opponent sets another monster. I'm going to activate the Scapegoat here. See if this is good. So we know the opponent is playing Solemn Judgment, which is definitely a card that sees play in Burn. And Reasoning. Oh, yeah. Okay. We are looking good here. Let's go ahead and activate this Jar of Greed. And Demock. Damn. Okay. Well, was Demock getting anything? I guess I could get back the Reasoning that I was going to play. But, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Still a chance that we could summon it, right? If we really want to. But let's throw down Reasoning. See if we can get into something here. And then we can meta Monster Gate. We just don't want to give our opponent too much information here. Hopefully we don't hit the Cyberstein. 1, because they called 2, and 2, because we have 4 monsters on the field. If we do, though, that's good tribute fodder for Demock. Okay, we do hit the Cyberstein. That's fine. I'll just summon it in a defensive position here. And then... Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. I was just talking about how, like, they called 2. Yeah, I guess we just, like, meta... Ice is going to cost us quite a bit of life, but I think that's okay. We get into the Tear here. And then we can sack that off for Monster Gate. And, God, I hope we don't hit a 2. If we hit the other Stein, it's really bad, but we do get to get rid of this Koala. Pay the tax. Alright. Give me a Jinzo. That's what I want. Stein is not what I want. Alright. Also accepting Fusilier. That's totally fine. Not going to limit her here for obvious reasons, but I will just attack over this Stealth Bird. So now the opponent's left with whatever this is, plus 2 cards in hand. Oh, gravity bind. Yeah. All right. I mean, we're gonna lose this game. That's for sure. Really needed to hit something other than the. Well, even if I guess if we had hit Jinzo, it would have been good, right? But I feel like Stealth Bird plus Wave Motion Cannon. Yeah. Yeah. Not looking good. Probably just gonna lose to those two cards, if I had to guess. Yeah, Stealth Bird, flip back down. Okay, maybe we can pick up game 2 and 3 here. Set another monster, sure. Oh. I mean, Truenade's good. Wait, it stops the wave motion cannon completely. The only problem is they just get to set the gravity bind again, but you know, what do you do? I have to Trunade or I just lose the game, so. Here's this to delay the inevitable. And I do still have to pay the 500. I'm just going to run over this, and then I think I'm actually going to set the Snatch Steal and the Limiter removal just in case this is a Des Koala. I'll get blown out by Heavy Storm. I mean, that's fine. But there's also a chance that like I could draw into Heavy Storm, but it's whatever. Like I can activate this Limiter removal before, and Snatch Steal's probably not. Oh, okay. Little deco action. All right. Well, I've got a limiter here. Uh-oh. What is this? We're tributing the deco? Why are we... Hello? What are we doing here? We sent the deco to the graveyard and then we played Giant Trunade. I don't think that's how that works. Deco lives. Here you go. Have this deco back. Trunade is fine. Yeah, no problem. No problem. You're all good. I put a monster on the field that I wasn't supposed to. The opponent put a monster in the graveyard they weren't supposed to. Uh-huh. Got a couple of back row. Yep, we're playing the Chain Energy as well. There's the Wave Motion Cannon, and I would imagine Chain Energy's following up as well. I mean, pretty sufficiently dead in this game, right? Yep, there's the Chain Energy. Cool. Upstart. Oh, barrel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's 1600. I mean, I can snatch and Giant Trunade. Probably have to, right? I wish my Heavy Storm was in the graveyard. I might actually win this game if the Heavy Storm is in the graveyard. But probably have to Trunade and then upstart into something. Yeah. I guess I could upstart first. No. Because if I play... No, if I Snatch Steal and then Demock, then I can't even play the Trunade because I'm at 1400. Okay. We'll just concede. We'll go to game 2 here. Let's bring in these. The walk. This. We cut the Snatch Steal. Got it. One Cyberstein out. I think I cut the Vortex, cut Jar of Greeds, and I trimmed Megamorph. We'll leave in one Jar of Greed. I think that's totally fine. And we'll click the Stun Siding. Hopefully we can pick up game 2 and 3 here on this little rematch. If not, we're going to be dropping a little bit of rating. That's okay. That's okay. We'll take a nice little 2 and 1 if that's how it shakes out. But like I was saying before, I get like sometimes when I'm recording, I have a little bit more of the mind of like be entertaining or like worry about the recording a little bit, and then like sometimes I get these games where I'm like focused in and just like I'm just playing the match, just chilling, having fun, and I'm a little bit like less aware of my mistakes, I guess, whenever I do that. So it'll be interesting to watch this back and see if there were any points where I could have done some things a little bit better. I feel like I've done all right. All right, Token Thanksgiving's pretty nice with the Scapegoat. We haven't seen Ojama Trio from the opponent. I'd imagine they are playing it because they're playing Just Desserts and Lava Golem, and it combos well with both of those cards. But here, I'll set Jar of Greed. I'll set Scapegoat, and I guess I'll set Royal Decree as well. Sure, I'm not going to set the ring. I'll just kind of wait on that, and we'll see what happens here. The opponent sets a bunch of cards. Of course, we flip our Jar of Greed, flip our Royal Decree. In an order that lets me draw from Jar of Greed. Oh, Sangantha. Okay. I guess, yeah, I'll save myself 1,000 damage against the burn deck. I also have Token Thanksgiving, so maybe I end up wanting to gain 2,400 against the burn deck. Swords. Chain Energy. Okay. I'll activate this Jar of Greed. Draw me a card. Giant Trunade. Okay. That's potentially really good. Then I'll flip up this Royal Decree here. The opponent does have Solemn in the deck, and I think it's totally fine to just go ahead and flip. Oh, Stein? Oh. In that case... Hold on. I've got Token Thanksgiving. So... Alright, let's do some math here. I can gain 2,400. Which means I basically gain 1,900. Because I have to Giant Trunade first. So I take 500 from the Chain Energy. I go into Big Boy Master of Oz. Attack for 3,200. 3,900. The opponent goes to 41. I gain 19 up to 99. And then I go down to 49. And I win. Okay. Win with this Ring of Destruction. Okay. Let's go for it. Why not? Throw down this Trinade. See what the opponent has to say about it. Probably nothing with this Royal Decree face up. This is an instance where Royal Decree is working like hand in hand with Giant Trunade, which is pretty nice. Oh god, I hope I got this. Yeah, 32, 39. The opponent goes to 41. Yeah, okay. Throw this down. Boop. Gain 2,400. Up to 99. Okay, I did all the math right. Go me. Alright, and then we bring out the old Master of Oz. I don't think I've ever actually gotten to ring a Master of Oz for game. Because it would always, like, just be a draw. So that's funny. Yeah, get your Sangan search. That's cool. We know... I don't know. Like, I don't think the opponent's going to have Book of Moon here. They could. But, yeah, grab a Morphing Jar. That's okay. Attack with a Stein. Send you to 4,100. That is the magic number here. And I'm just going to set everything. I don't really think it matters. Go ahead, opponent. Enjoy it. I'm just going to wait on the Ring of Destruction here, I think. Opponent's going to summon Des Wombat. And I'm just going to be big sad, but I think this is fine. Like, if the opponent plays out a Snatch Steal, cool. Then I'll ring. But I think it's totally fine to play around Book of Moon as much as possible here, right? Yep, there's the swords. Are we going to play out the Chain Energy? Whenever we get to end phase, I'll flip up the Ring of Destruction. If the opponent, you know, sandbags a Book of Moon in hand, good for them. But we'll do our best to play around it. I didn't play around Lava Golem, did I? Nope, I sure didn't. Yeah. I knew they had Lava Golem too, so... Oops. We'll mark that down as my bad. Uh-oh. Damn. Okay. Alright, well, I threw this game. I'm sitting over here thinking about Book of Moon, and I just completely forgot about the lava golem that they had. Okay. Okay, I get it. I'll pass the turn. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they set 3 cards or something. Let's give the old 1 out of 3 on swords. I had the... Man, I had the win, too. Did they take 500 for the... No, they played this after the lava golem, that's right. I had the win. Gotta pay 500 for that. I guess if they play another card, I could just ring the lava golem anyway, and then they can't play any more cards. Alright, thinking in... Oh, man, Monster Gate? Yeah, I guess I don't ring then. It's like 1,000 here. Maybe we get into DMOC or something. I mean, I screwed this game up, right? I guess DMOC probably would win the game here. But let's see. I really screwed this one up. I'm sorry, guys. Jinzo, blowback. Blowback's pretty good. Actually, blowback is really good here. Do I take out the swords? Probably take out the monster first. Sure. Let's see if this is good. I still have the decree, so like the game is still winnable, but yeah, I definitely should have played around the lava golem rather than playing around Book of Moon. It's kind of heuristics taking over again, but heuristics being incorrect in the situation. So what separates the okay players from the best, right? Come on, blowback has been awful in this video. All right. Yeah, I don't really want to... Damn. All right. Let's just pass the turn. This is going to be a good one for you all to see how not to play. Swords up to 2. Blowback was such a good hit, but like it's just, I don't know. It's just blowback being blowback, right? See what the opponent does. They are at 36, and I have a blowback here, so like they have to be a little bit conscious of the chain energy. They're going to pay 1,000, okay. There's a chance I could cheese with ring here. They're at 26. So... do I flip decree is the question. I don't think so. Monster Gate. Okay. Well, okay. Let's declare the effect. Target this one. I think there's a chance the opponent could play another card. If they have Solemn Judgment, they can stop the ring. Oh, we finally got a first heads. Let's go. Any more heads? All right, blowback dragon. Woo, you did it. Morphing jar. Okay. Jar's gone. Yeah, I'm just going to pass the turn here. The opponent plays another card. I've got Ring of Destruction. And we'll see how we proceed after that. Maybe I pull this game back after throwing it. They paid 500. Okay. Yep. First set monster. Okay, now I'm just waiting. I'm just gonna chill on this ring. Reasoning. Okay. Well. Remember the last time I waited for the ring? Alright, let's see if I can take out this monster. I have reasoning plus Monster Gate though. And I have Decree. Let's see what this blowback does. Nothing. I've got Premature Burial too. If I flip up Royal Decree, Reasoning, Monster Gate, that puts me at 1400. But, I mean, I have everything except for Cyberstein that I can hit. Facilier's okay here. I can go down to 600 too to get the Cyberstein back and try to go for some sort of a lethal shot. I guess Stein's not lethal even with the limiter. Man, if I hit Jinzo though, that's pretty good. If I hit Demock, that's pretty good. Double Facilier, Jinzo, Demock. I really need to hit the Demock to do anything super duper valuable. I've got Monster Gate. I don't know, man. Well, hold on. I could Reasoning, and then I could get back Stein, and then Monster Gate it? Maybe I do that. Okay, so I'll flip up Royal Decree here, and if the opponent judgments, that's fine. Yeah, and if they don't do anything, that's also fine. Okay. So let's throw down Reasoning. See if we can get a win here. Because I can still play out... Yeah, I can still play the... No. I can't play Monster Gate plus limiter removal, right? Go to 1100. Yeah, I can still play both. I call 6. Okay. Jinzo is still on the deck. Facilier. Alright, so we hit off of the Reasoning. That's really good. We Prima. Go to 11. Go down to 100. Yeah, okay. Get Stein back. I'd like to activate Cyberstein. I don't know. I'm just trying to pull this back from a loss that I tried to manufacture myself. And it's one of the cool parts about this series. I didn't ask if that was good. Oh, they're going to chain MST to Decree? Okay, that's fine. Monster Gate's still going to be resolving here. Oh, Demock. We did hit the Demock. Okay, that's like one of the cool things about these ladder series is a target giant Truebaned, I guess. They flip Ceasefire, and I'm going to, I guess, draw the game. So yeah, I should have won this game, but like I said, that's one of the cool things about these ladder series, I think, is you get to see everything. Like, sometimes people play poorly. It happens. It's definitely happened for me on several different occasions on this channel, and you know, it's kind of cool. You just kind of get to see everything, sort of how it is. And yeah, I did not play around Lava Golem. I guess like it's not the first like mistake I've made like sort of on here. The first one didn't burn me because like I didn't play around a Des Koala earlier, but it was inconsequential. This one lost me the game. And that's how it be sometimes. Has the opponent led on chain energy every single game that we've played? I feel like they've led on chain energy every single game. That's kind of wild. How much do I want to do here then? I don't think I want to True Nade here. I kind of want to do that next turn when I can sacrifice off a Scapegoat, blah, 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 blah. So I guess I won't play the Upstart, but I'll set the Jar of Greed. I think I'm gonna... set Facilier, pass a turn. We take 1500 here, but like, I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't know. some of these some of these days you're just not going to make the right decision. That's okay. That's okay. So, oh, Cyber Jar. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I left in the brain control too. See, like I'm just not doing well today. That's okay. I did get a premature burial. I'll let the opponent write it down. Premature burial is pretty good here. Unfortunately, I don't have a decree. I do have a giant trunade, so we'll see. We'll see how things shake out here, but I mean, I guess like do I scapegoat? I kind of have to, right? Because, like, I mean, the opponent has to use Ojama Trio first, but in the case that they don't, yeah, I guess I do scapegoat. We'll see what. Well, they may not have the slots, really. Yeah, they don't have the slots to Ojama Trio plus Just Desserts, double Just Desserts. So I guess I do scapegoat and try to go for a win. Because I've got this giant Trunade here. Yep, I'm gonna pay 500 for that. Down to 7,000. And hopefully no face down monster. We're gonna activate Wave Motion Cannon. Okay. That makes sense too. So I'm at 5,500. Opponent's at 6,000. The thing is, oh, I have premature burial though. They have to trio first, right? They don't have to, but I'll activate this here and just kind of see what happens. Meta. If I scapegoat, I'm just giving them 4,000 free damage. So if that last card is anything that can do 1,000, I just lose, but it's the 3,000. I mean, I'm gonna lose to whatever anyway, so I think I'm just gonna activate the scapegoat here. Give myself a chance at winning the game. Because if they don't activate the Ojama Trio, just thinking, they can just kind of sit back, activate it on their turn, activate Just Desserts, set more burn cards, then I probably just lose. But I think this could set me up to lose. It could also set me up to win. And I think this is my best chance to actually play for a win here. But they have Secret Barrel, double Just Desserts. Let's see. So if I sack one of these off to the Mystic Walk I drew, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26 plus 15 plus 15. Yeah, I mean we're just dead, right? Oh, I also take 500, so it's 3,056. Yeah, okay. I will admit defeat, right? There's nothing I can do here? Yeah, because I can't gain any life off of these. Okay, well, it didn't matter. If they flip up Ojama Trio, I just lose. But yeah, so I guess there was nothing I could do about Just Desserts plus Secret Barrel. So basically, I just have to hope that this isn't a Secret Barrel, and I'm able to get some sort of a game shot here with Monster Gate plus like Premature Burial or something. But yeah, no, I guess I kind of, well, I got punished in the fact that I drew a game that I should have won, but it wouldn't have mattered in the end match result. But not looking at results oriented, thinking definitely should have played around Lava Golem that I knew my opponent had in the deck, rather than playing around Book of Moon, which I've seen in these style of decks. So it's not unreasonable that the opponent could have Book of Moon, but knowing that in all of these games I hadn't seen a Book of Moon, but I had seen multiple lava golems. Probably supposed to just play around the lava golem. Be interesting to watch this back because I don't think I played my best today. So I'm sure there were some other mistakes in some of these matches, but you know, that that do be how it be sometimes. But yeah, anyway, mistakes aside, feeling pretty good about machines. We do go back down to 477. Hopefully we're able to get up to 500 in the next video. Hopefully we'll be having some, this was a longer video, but hopefully we'll be having some more longer ones. I know some of the more recent ones have been a little bit shorter. I've been busy, all of that good stuff that happens with, you know, life, this thing that we live. But yeah, mistakes aside, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Once again, appreciate all of the members, all of the support on the channel very, very, very much. And I really do mean that. But that's the video. We'll be back with the next one.